Agent 007. How are you doing, my brother?
Can you put where's the person? Where did the person go? It's like give the person first. But okay, no, I think for me it's a very interesting game.
Is it?
It's better. Yeah,
Is
I've seen
it?
West Chiefs. I've seen West Chiefs games. You and I have seen West Chiefs games. I don't think this is the West Chiefs game I've ever watched. You know. So, but I think what is interesting is your coach is trying to overload the midfield. So what he did is instead of putting three midfielders all at the same point, he's like, okay, Stilo, because you are the technically better one, go out the wing, and then you cut back in, so that you overload the midfield. What is the term that these guys use? You invert into the midfield,
Yeah,
which
yeah.
is a crazy tactic because I don't think Cape Town City is that strong in midfield that you guys need to overload the midfield. My thinking was you guys are going to stretch the City midfield, and you guys can just have Umthetho only because Umthetho is defensively good enough to hold the position, and then allow Okastilo and maybe Shabalala to go further, because they have that cover, So it's interesting that he's playing with two defensively minded midfielders, which is very interesting. And I don't know how many times you have to say this to a coach that Osaile is a second half player, He doesn't know how to start. He looks lost when he starts, So he's an impact sub. But yeah, and otherwise, Cape Town City, I think they just came here to hold you guys for a draw and hope to catch you guys on a quick transition, which they have caught you guys. Even the last attempt. Yeah, even the last attempt, better decision making, better shot, it's a goal, So yeah.
Okay. Let me bring in Usinje. Sinje, how are you doing, my brother?
Man, Patrice, I'm all right, man. How are you?
Hey, I'm okay. I guess I'm okay. Hey, tell me, what are you seeing? What are your general thoughts about what we've seen in this first half?
Look, I think Unsaki has now we know his style of playing. He's got a one formation, one way of playing. He doesn't believe in a playmaker, that's clear. He doesn't believe in a number 10. He believes in playing with 1-6 and 2-8s, and playing with false nines and playing those 8 behind the 7 and the false 9, and there's other 8 on the right hand side behind the 7 and 9 as well, which is played by Bulemodi, Dupree, and Saleh, interchanging into those positions. Now I have a problem. Okay, I think the players that he has brought to do that, I think they are the players for that formation.
Okay.
I was frustrated playing George Matlow and asking him to do that. I'm comfortable with both Castillo and Mart doing that. I have no problem.
Did they sell us dreams? Did they sell us dreams? Because if you listen to what Unseki said, he said, now that I've got a 6,
Yes.
Castillo can play more of an attacking, can do all of that stuff. But now it seems like he's playing this Tebe game.
But you must understand his understanding of attacking. That is his understanding. That is his understanding of that. What he means by attacking is what we are seeing now. That Castillo is running in the edge of the box together with Mart. You can see them in this game. They are entering the box more fluently. I want to see how it plays out. This is the game where I can actually look at this formation if it works or not. That's why I'm watching. I'm hoping that maybe we can change second half and have a 10 and have Dolly play. I promise you, I am going to go mad if he brings in Dolly and asks him to do this nonsense.
Let me bring in Khoza. How are you doing, my brother?
I am depressed, my brother.
What's wrong? What's wrong? Tell me about this team of yours. What are they doing?
Can you maybe tell me what is the strength of Sky Yusuf Mat? Maybe I don't know football. Just tell me what is it good at.
He's got an engine. He runs around. That's the only strength I see. He runs around.
No, but we have a game where we need penetration because
Hey, I think we're just having problems. I'm going to come back to you, Clovis, for time's sake. Twene, how are you doing?
I'm alright, how are you?
It's been a while.
Yeah, man. It's been a while, but yeah, I'm good. I'm good.
What are you seeing from this first half?
Not much, really. I think the positives I can take are the ball rotation is much better.
Okay.
And having Motsepe there, I think Dove and Frostlight can, overlap a bit more, without having to worry about coming back. But Dove is not in the game. I don't know what's going on with him. If you look at our midfield, the guys are not communicating. They're not combining well. Pule Modi is not in the game. Saile West is out. The last time I saw Saile was in that is in the starting lineup, and then when he missed that header, and that was about it for me. So you can see that he's not a 9 and cannot play as a false 9. So they should rather just keep him in the wing. Let him play his game in the wing. But I can see what he's trying to do, but I'm not sure why he left out George Matlo. Because
Matlo is injured. Apparently he's injured.
Oh, is it? Oh, okay.
They say he's injured.
Because we lack energy, when it comes to playing on the front foot. If you look at Mart, he's your natural 8. He's an 8. He doesn't have that impact that a number 10 has. And now playing with 2 8s and a 6, I think it slows our progress in terms of the build up and getting into the final third quicker. Because Mart, your number 8 would want to take 2-3 touches before they release the ball.
Yeah.
Your number 10, it's either they travel with the ball or they play a wall pass. They're always looking to play on the front foot. So I think he needs to go back, and say, okay, now I need to play with a number 10. And Tetra also, he needs to really find himself. I saw Cape Town City getting into our box quite easy and quite too often. So hence I'm saying we have an overload in the midfield, but it's not working for us because the communication is bad. If the guys can start communicating better, and we know whose role is to do what, so the roles are clear, and I think we'll play better. But for me, I think I would sub Usaide, bring in a Putsani if he's on the bench, or Mduduzi, and then sacrifice Mart also, maybe bring in Ranga, because we don't have someone that's physically there in the box, Saile is in and out of the game, man, and you cannot rely on Saile to score you goals. But he's a good impact player from the bench.
Let me bring back Agent. Agent, tell me about Cape Town City. It seems like Nabo, there isn't a plan. It's just basically transition. So you see it with their positioning, you see it with Abo Mayo. Yeah, a lot of them are not in this game. They basically came to this game to hold and hopefully get something. Is this a problem? Because when you look at their record, 3 losses of the last 5 games.
Yeah, I think maybe a confident Cape Town City, which is of a winning streak kind of thing, can afford to be expensive, can try to do combinations and stuff. But I think given that predicament and situation, I feel like for me, it's the right tactic to sit back, absorb pressure, and catch Kaizer Chiefs on transition, And they have done that, just that decision making, should it have been better, the strategy could have worked, So I don't think, I think O'Gavin Hunt doesn't want to fall into the same eggs which fell on Bartlett, Yeah, Tinkler, because I think Bartlett died on his own, saying, it's my way or the highway. And it went the highway, So I think for him, you see, hey, looks like my tactics are not working, so let me work on defense, transition, then get a goal. Most of that I'm playing against a so-called big team, even though it's an Asian big team, but a big team nonetheless.
Always there's a
so
shot.
yeah, and also now that I'm thinking about it, I think on coach's mind, he's thinking, I can't trust Mteto on his first game to be the sole six, you know. It's like it's his first game, maybe second or third game can trust him, but since it's his first game, we don't expose him. Let him have a partner, you know. I think that's the thinking behind maybe what Okushinseki is thinking, which is a valid kind of reason for playing double six.
But then just quickly, we've seen things work. Ashley to prayer down the middle works. Modi having somebody to play with close to him, maybe on the side, similar to Mfukeng and Lutito, works. You know, we've seen these answers. Why then change everything? We've seen Castillo making late runs into the box. We've seen Castillo playing almost as a striker at some point. We've seen it work. Why then change the whole thing?
I think for me, like I'm saying, I feel like it's a case of you guys are trying to accommodate Mteto, you know, and I think that's affecting the whole balance of the team, you know. I think next game you can trust him a bit more. You wouldn't need a babysitter like Abutukuto is saying next game. So I think the only blame that I'm putting on coach is putting Saida as a starting player, you know. I think that's what I'm blaming. But otherwise, I think I can kind of understand what he's trying to do, you know. And I think second half, because I think he can see now that Cape Town City is not here to play, he can maybe take out Mteto and bring Shabalala, or take Mark out and bring Shabalala or whoever, or even Odoli, you know. But I think Odoli is going to come in for Osaidi.
And then score prediction for the second half.
I think Chiefs, because I think Chiefs will win this one 1-0, because I think Cape Town City is just here for vacation. They just need to see the new Ama Chiefs. You know, I think they've been given Ama Chiefs.
Cape Town City. Cape Town City. Not in this game. It doesn't seem like they're here to do anything. They've only won one game from their last 5. They've drawn 1. And it seems they're just happy to just sit back and hope that they get a goal.
Look, I think Tinkla's team has changed a lot. I think they have lost a lot of players, I think. So he's still building. I'm just thinking, because Umayo should have left. That's the only thing. I should have left because I think he's regretted that decision. But anyway, they're not here to play. I think they understand that Chiefs has better quality in terms of players, in terms of their personnel, and I think they know that they cannot match them pound for pound. We know Tingla is when he's got the quality in his team, he will go pound to pound. I think now he's just waiting for the right moments, just to get that one particular crack and just mess up everything and then go back to Cape Town. So I think.
No, I just wanted to ask you quickly your thoughts on Kaizer Chiefs having answers. We know the answers. We've seen these players play well in patches, and we see how they play well. But it seems like coach is so anti just doing that. Why? Very quickly, and then your predictions.
Look, I don't understand this guy. I really don't understand this guy. This one, you know. I think I don't understand him. Okay, at first, let's be thankful that he's brought back Ufrosa back in that right back and Patrice. Now we've got Mteto playing as a 6.
Yeah.
Come on. I think we're going back. I want to give Uchu a chance.
Okay. What was score quickly?
1-0 Chiefs.
1-0 Chiefs. Chwane, very quickly, tell me about Cape Town City in this game, and then why is Kaizer Chiefs coach so anti just doing the obvious thing?
Look, Tintler won his previous game, you know, after also struggling for results. And I think today he's a very cautious coach, and his team is very cautious. They're trying to catch Chiefs on the break,
Yeah.
because they can see that Frosla and Udove, they're overlapping a lot. So they're going to absorb all the pressure that they can and try and catch them on the break. Nzeki, so far, I think he's also trying to experiment and to see what works and what doesn't work. He doesn't really have his starting 11. And I think I'll wait for him to have his starting 11 for me to be able to judge, But Cape Town City came here for a draw. Chiefs needs to play, but I'll give them 1-0.
Okay. No, thank you so much. Agent 007, my brother. Hey, guys. Yo.
Do you have Ama chips? Do you have
Don't
chips?
even
Do you
have
sell
my chips. I don't even have my chips. Would be nice. Maybe they must send me some chips. Kiss my Lelin.
No, I think for lack of trying to sound like an old radio, which is playing on on the rewind. Chiefs has long stopped being a football club. It's a commercial club. It's as simple as that, because you look at it, you are playing against the weakest Cape Town City I've seen in years. Years. All the way from Ubeni, Benny McCarthy days and stuff, Tinkler going and coming back. This is the worst Cape Town City I've seen in years. And this is the worst, I'm sure, of Cape Town, of Tinkler's run as a coach, And I don't know, guys. I think there's nothing to analyze here. I'm just disappointed on Zeki. The substitution that he makes on Marit, we called it at half time. Why make it almost at 80th minute? Because now there's no use. You are chasing a game. Now the team is going to be compact. I don't know, guys. I don't know about Chiefs. I just don't know about Chiefs, to be honest with you. So there's nothing to say about Chiefs. I'm lost for it. Good luck, gents. Go and sell Ama chips. You sell Ama chips? I have Ama chips.
Hi, man. We'll see the game.
Happy birthday, my guy. Happy birthday.
Thank you. I'm gonna buy myself some chips now. Thank you, agent. So then, next up, Zesho. Welcome to the show, my brother. How are you doing? Hey, angisazi. Anyway, what did you think about this game?
Mina ngiphatheke kabi kakhulu yabona namhlanje nje kuwesi sengiqala ukungabaza lo muntu mengimkhulumela like ama decisions ucoach wethu awayenzayo sometimes angazi, sometimes siyaluza kusele kuma 10 minutes 15 minutes egamini and then yabona labantu abasi-attack. Why singa-sacrifice i-defend eyi-1 because labantu abezi kithi, understand? Why singakhona ukuthi at least bagayele nto sibonise ukuthi sifuna ukuyokora lapha, sifuna ukwenza izinto and nalento leyo ukuthi first half ngibonile futhi ukuthi we can't play three same people, badlala ngokufana labantu abayi-3. I'm speaking of Umart, I'm speaking of Castillo, I'm speaking of Unyambosi. Why can't si sacrifice Umart kanti yini ayidlise i-Chiefs ukuthi azokhona yena njalo ukuthi uku-first line up njalo noma akasiniki next yena njalo uhlezi ase-line upini akasiniki next. Let's be honest, like ayikho into asigayo. Why couldn't qale ngomunye umuntu ke singaqali ngodoli game masiloke siye? Mina ngi-understand like sometimes that's why ngengakhala ngozwane. Sometimes you can see ukuthi amanye ama-decision is not just anything to do ngontseki, like all around nje technical team match, like yasiphuza kwamampela, like in the sense of agency yabona, like I can't blame amajita. Sometimes i-coaching ngiyabona manje ukuthi hayi lo muntu mengimkhulumela ngathi angazi, you can't ukuthi i-team ingezi nakithi like ingasikayi next look busy ngama-defender i-4 obonile na second half vele lelithi nyani uncobo mesekaya phambili. Why couldn't keep oyi-1 since ukaya phambili and then sizokhona ukuthi sifake umuntu original abo ngibonile ushabalala mekakhona laphaya. Why couldn't we keep okay ngobe sichubekile ngosayile sa-eda laphaya ngabo abuchiva vire kwaba inyakanyaka phambili sazama ukuthi anyway mina angisazi njengoba wage and 7 asho angisazi nami angisazi.
Sizayikhuluma kahle kusasa bro.
Happy birthday. Hope you enjoy long.
Thank you, bro. Hey, it's gonna be one of those Hey, Salama, welcome to the show. How are you doing?
Sure, bro. Thanks for bringing me in, man.
What are your thoughts
think
about this game?
I think someone is not doing their job at Kaizer Chiefs, man. And I think we're blaming the coach, ne? But how many coaches did we change? Like Kevin Hunt, hey man, we're balling up a lot of coaches. But who's doing analysis on like the players? Who's doing the analysis on the games that we play? Is there some data that they are using? I don't know, man, because it seems like they're just watching highlights. Like when us the fans post, they say, we like who's this guy, Umatlu, and then they start playing Umatlu because of us fans. But I don't see why Matt is playing. Honestly, I don't see why Matt is playing. Matt should be staying at home. We know he's a Muslim. He's not gonna be drinking, so we can just stay him at home and maybe give him a personal trainer, and then he trains, and then he'll come back when he's ready. But for now, I don't understand. Even the last game we put in UOX, but we put out Castillo. I mean, why are we doing this, man? It's so frustrating, my brother.
Hi.
Who's helping Motsepe? That person must be fired.
All of them must go now, because he was part of the technical team. These aren't new people to Kaizer Chiefs. That's my problem with this situation. They're not new. Him, Zwane, Dylan Shepherd, I guess no one's new there.
It hurts, man.
But we'll speak about it properly tomorrow. Thank you for joining me, my brother. I know I'm about to be trolled. Kenneth, how are you? Welcome to the show.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, Mayo spoiled your day. Happy birthday to you.
Hi, maybe somebody who doesn't have a horse in the race can see something different.
Bona, before ungumele number how to relate your wallet. Yeah, birthday. But let me go to the game. I've always it's not doing justice to you fans. And on I can tell you, Uncle Little Johnson or Limolite, whatever, Johnson in the next 2 weeks or so, he will be on the bench coaching. I don't know why doesn't Chief go and look for a coach, actually technical team higher. Chiefs have players who are dangerous. But what Mtsekiola is doing to you guys, I enjoy Ubona Chiefs Jiwa. Honestly, I accept Haba. A team must lose seeing or it's fighting. Mara seeing Chiefs, it's really it's really hurtful. So that's what I wanted to say, guys. Yeah, you will watch football on Saturday.
Yeah, guys, hey, there's a donation link in my profile. So if you want to donate Nyana, please, there's a link there. The Scent, how are you doing?
I'm good, my brother. Ish, I want to ask how you doing.
Every day.
Kenneth is not making things any better. Hey, look, my brother, I won't lie, man. Like, there's a lot I want to get off my chest, but I'll try to be as quick as possible.
Okay.
A couple of things, my brother. We are watching this game for watching it in J as supporters. I don't want to lie. Because you look at simple things that are being complicated for no reason. We are moving the ball around and we are dominating position, which is a good thing, but we have no idea what to do with that dominance of possession. That's the first thing. Number two, you can tell that there is an instruction from the coaching staff, Yoguti. You need to hold on and then the positions or the spaces will open up. There is no such thing in football. You need players that will attack and create the spaces. You understand? So that's where you need to look at why is it that Chiefs, thirdly now, why is it that Chiefs is keeping on bringing on players at their peak and they are dying at Kaizer Chiefs. We are promoting young players from the lower divisions, bringing them up, and then when they come here, they perform for 1-2 games and they are dying. There is a big issue here. It's not about what we see at face value. There's a deeper and greater problem here. There's a huge issue, my brother. But my main problem is this, my brother, just to sum up. It does not matter how many passes you make. And even if they are accurate, it does not matter how many chances you take at goal. If you are not converting those chances, another person mentioned analysis, if we're not analyzing how many we are converting versus how many we are taking, then there is no movement at Kaizer Chiefs. And if we don't have smart players and smart coaches that will have that understanding, we're not going anywhere, my brother.
Hey, my brother, we're going to speak about this thing proper tomorrow. I'm just letting everybody in. Thank you so much for joining me.
Shut up, my brother.
Umuntu kumele alale ngebirthday yakhe, alale ngeloss. Theo, welcome to the show. How are you doing?
Hey, happy birthday. It's a birthday, but it's a birthday. Imagine, it's a birthday, yet it's a birthday. Yeah, ne? Tuesday, Mara, did they even train though? Like, did they train? Hi, guys. Okay. Yo. Mhlawumbe bashaya ezinye singazazi bese bathi ayinawo abatrainile. Yazi mfethu, I'm defeated. I don't wanna lie. I'm not gonna be long. 3 things that I wanna get out of my chest. I don't know whether I'm always gonna blame the coach. In fact, you always say this thing. If you have players that love the team, they love or they know soccer, there are certain things that you need to think on your own as a player. You don't need to be told by a coach to please stop running for no reason. We have one of these people have packed the bus, try to find pockets, try to find spaces, enter, back up, a free kick or a penalty. But if you are busy running, it's not gonna work. So another thing, like, okay, if you watch Madrid, you watch Buchaving and Kazab, there's a reason why when they play triangle players in the middle, they will always dominate and they will always create spaces because you will have to have quality players. Namutla Castillo has been exposed. We thought he was quality when it comes to Dalipola disappearing. It's even worse. So it's sad. We are seeing these things, but the coach is not seeing them. So no matter how much we can complain, I promise you the next game is going to bring back the same trio. Imagine we have 7 defending players. 7! You are losing. Usafake 7. Ayabonga mfethu asilale na iCollege.
Hi, kusamele sikhulume kusasa le ndaba futhi mara we'll come back. Let me bring in Danger. How are you?
I can't complain, my guy. I can complain, but I can't complain.
Tell me, what did you see from this game?
My guy, I don't know what is Matt using, my guy. I definitely do not know what Matt is using on all these coaches, my guy. I do not know. You take out Matt, the person that we are complaining about. You bring in someone that's hardworking like Umthetwa. He's playing a defending 6. And then they form a relay line and kite on the same line. Mthetwa is at the back collecting the balls. After collecting the balls, who's to give the ball?
Yeah.
You understand? There's no one that's helping Ox collecting. Ox is not a box-to-box player. He's a person that connected the ball through using his middle fielders. But now that there's no number 10, there's no one that he's connecting the balls to. If I put Mori on the side, when Mori gets the ball, he runs to the corner. But what is he going to do in the corner? Because there's no tall strikers. And Elena, he's interchanging with Dupreez. At the end of the day, now I blame the coach, I blame the players. These players of ours, we as fans, we are wrong because we overpraised them. Last week, Dav was playing well, we overpraised him. What was he doing today? Where was he in the game? Because none of his passes were coming to pass, and Jay, how long try using Kopanin? Like this goal, for instance, who was he marking?
Third
Guys,
time that goal has been scored.
we,
Third
we,
time.
we need to fix our midfield, guys. You can't be playing Castillo and Mad, playing the same people. Put in Kosipile, guys. We have someone that's already helping the defenders, who Ox is helping the defenders. This guy is hardworking, but also Pela, guys, because now we are overworking him.
Hey, no. Yeah, my brother, we're going to talk about this properly tomorrow.
I don't know if to say happy birthday or birthday. Because there's nothing to
Give birthday, fella. Give birthday. Give birthday.
thank you, my guy.
Thank you. Endless sports edits. How are you doing?
Sure, Ruthman.
Hey.
I mean, I ain't cutting in this name, and I have a coach. I have a coach. You ask how that's great.
Uthini ngalabo coach ngoba mina ngiboni lento bayenzayo.
Tala ku goalkeeper uyabona nawe ukuthi awazi ukucommunicate nama-player. Uza ku-defense. Hayi defense nayo ngathi akuhlangani kahle akuhlangani. Then uya phambili abo-Dupree bayakwazi ukugijima mara ukushaya igoli next. Yabona. Yeah, inkinga abo-coach akuna next abo-coach kuphela. If abo-coach like July sicele unabi. Wena wathi hayi sifuna umthe nangu umthe kuyasidlisa all over like akuhlangani kahle. Yeah.
Hey, no brother. Sizakhuluma kahle kusasa ngoba mina ingiphathise inhloko le ndaba.
Sure. Happy birthday, man.
Thank you, my brother. Nation of Blacks, in my TikTok profile, there is a link there, a link tree. So if you click on that link, there are two ways to support the channel. You can either donate, the account number is there in the link tree when you click on it, or you can join my memberships on YouTube. I've got 3 levels. There's a 20 Rand one, a 50 Rand one, and a 150 Rand one that goes monthly. Please, guys, help us keep these places up. Thank you so much. PK, do I even want to open? To hear from you guys? Do I even want to?
Okay, no, that's fine. Let's. My brother, no, hard luck, Kaizer Chiefs, hard luck, guys. Look, man, whenever you are given, let's say, a marathon, don't run a marathon as if you are running 100 meters. That's what I have. That's my analysis towards Kaizer Chiefs.
Okay.
15 minutes you are dominating, but you don't have creativity. You don't have tempo of the game. You can't create and you don't have a plan. That's what I have seen. Second thing is that fitness. I told you when I was observing the game, Chiefs in the next 30 minutes, it's like they are running out of stamina. They are not fit. They are playing very well game. They are well structured for the next 30 minutes, but after that, they are exposed. That's the biggest part. I don't know what Saile was doing today. That guy could have just easily look who is this Godino? That one. Whenever Saile was coming out, he will go and try to mark him, and by doing that, he was opening spaces. At some point, Godino made a mistake by, I think he just put him down. That was supposed to be the strategy. If you see that you are not capitalizing on your position, come a bit low, give them space, open that space, because you are a fast team. You can capitalize on that space. So I don't know, guys. I wish you all the best in not to go to Mvela League. My prayer is that you remain here. We need you here. You are a big team. Remain with your status. Hard luck, my brother, in this birthday of yours. Sorry.
All I know is that if there's a log for selling chips, we're number 1. That's all I'm going to say. Thank you so much, PK. Butari, can you make sense of this game for me? Welcome.
Happy birthday, my man. We're not going to ruin your day because of this, guys. For me, I think we Mtsigi is saying I'm motivating the player to hold more on the ball, but without a structure, not knowing what to do. For me, the first time I saw the lineup of Ox, Umutet, and Ox, Castillo, and Umar, I was 100% sure that Mart and Castillo don't run into each other. They won't know. They'll be confused because Mart love going forward, Castillo love going forward. They end up not knowing who is playing where and how they should play. And one of our guys said, "Oh, Castillo was exposed." Castillo was not exposed. It's like he lost his role. He didn't know what to do, So I think our coach, I told you guys when thing was that, I said, this guy, he will be forced to play good football, but he doesn't have a way of playing good football. I don't understand of the triangle of Oxum Teleton Castillo. Why don't you have Umtanzan? Why don't you have a creative player that they will play in between spaces? You have the young boy Shabalala. He can play in between the small spaces. Yes, Unkosi playing of, I'm not sure if he was in the sub. Unkosi playing of, he's good on the ball. He knows how. I guess he's still injured. But you need Mduduzi, Shabalala, Umtanzan, you have Udoli. They can play in between the space. Because you can hold the ball in the mid, circulate the ball, but if they are playing a low block, try to go in between. Chiefs, if they're holding the ball, my man, they're not moving around so that if for some reason I'm going to use one of Cardoso, if Cardoso they say pair with Dupree because Dupree is fast. Chiefs, they're not running around to drag the defenders of their position. They're just passing each other with no purpose. My man, I'm telling you. Kevin Johnson was brought for a reason. He will take on Kaizer Chiefs. And Kevin Johnson coming into Kaizer Chiefs, rest assured, Shabalala, they'll start playing and they'll enjoy it because he knows how to use those players. I think it's useless. I'm done with Kaizer Chiefs. Guys. You can't be blowing hot and cold. This week we are cold. Next week you are hot. This week you are guys.
We'll talk properly tomorrow. Mutlar, thank you so much for joining me. Just for time's sake, let me bring in guys. You know, we speak about these things proper. Thanks for joining me. Hey guys, hey Ludwig, can you make sense of this game for me?
Let me start by saying happy birthday, Chomiaka. Don't let anyone spoil it with no cheese. I'm going to differ.
There we go.
Yeah, I'm going to differ with all those guys who came in before me.
Okay.
I'm going to say congratulations to Mlefinzeki. Even though the team is lost, but there is only one thing that I saw that is doing good, which is the squad rotation, which is very important for the team.
Okay.
You guys won on Wednesday, then that was good with a different squad. Now it's trying another different squad to get more players came in to get more match fitness. Unfortunately, you guys lost the game, but this is part of the game. So it's the only thing, guys, that you need to understand is that every time when the coaches will try to get a new system, try to find the new players to come and challenge with the current ones, there's gonna be a little bit of difficulties.
Okay.
But that's football, guys. We can't win always all the time. You lose when you try something different. So I say congratulations to Mlefinzeki for trying something different. I know it's hard for you guys because Chiefs is a big club and you've never won any silver for a long time. But he's trying something different, guys. I think the squad rotation, that's what is important to me. To get the players more game time and match fitness. That's what is very, very important. So Chumeka, when I enjoy lezatsi lao, then unfortunately Chiefs winner then give you something.
It's fine. Like take a little chips Rona. Give a sharp. Thank you so much, Lori, for joining me. Mukoko, welcome to the show. How are you?
I'm good, bro. How are you?
Hey, hi. What can I say? What can I say? Another day, another disappointment. Tell me, what did you see from this game?
No, I don't know what to say, but I have watched whole game. Just watching a small kids like 11 years or 12 years, 13 years playing a soccer in the street. They don't know how to trap, how to pass a person. Like, my brother, you have to have someone who will hold the ball for midfielder to come near to the to the opponent defender. You see these people, they are playing 5 defensive defenders, but you're still trying to make a crosses, even if you don't have someone who's taller there. And also after that, you can see even their goalkeeper is too clever and is tall. He's holding the balls, but he's still doing the same thing whole 90 minutes. You don't come in with the plan B in second half. This coach is failing us. I don't have that much to say, but that coach.
Hey, my brother. You're speaking some things there, but thank you for joining me, guys. The show is Monday to Friday, 12:30 in the afternoon, and then Monday to Wednesday at 8 p.m. We discussed a range of things. This afternoon, we spoke about the African Football League and its ramifications around the Sundowns thing. We've spoken about a lot of stuff, but we also do watch-alongs, and we also analyze the big games or the big three when they played. Spo, welcome to the show. How are you doing? Shazi.
Shabunjani bhuti?
Spo ngiyazama. Mara ile team yangibulala. Tell me, what did you see from this game?
My brother, man, you don't have a coach. Yabona coach wethu like ibhola lethu nje alina straightforward. Asazi ukuthi sidlalela ukuyenzani kahle kahle. Sidlalela amatouch noma sidlalela uwini. Asazi ukuthi sidlalelani mfethu ekuyabheda mana yazi thina engathi manje sesidlalela
Ile nto engibuza abantu ukuthi siyadlala or sibhizi nje.
Or nje hayi mana yakuna way forward la. Yabona kahle kahle i-management ye-Chiefs ayisuse mani lamajita lawa wonke lawa lapha. Nabona lamajita lawa from kuNseki kuyoma kulo mjita lo ubathi bani lo omhlophe uShepherd noZwane. Hayi bafethu akho nto mana yazi kuthathwe istrike eziningi. Ushiva Viro wenzani uzokwenzani la wenza lo muntu unikeza umuntu ibhola lapha ngikwakhe ukhahlela phezulu. Hayi ngeke hayi nelasebhuqini liyabukeka nothi lento le yabona into le ye-Chiefs le usenza kabuhlungu serious. Yabona abantu laba uthi uyabheka uyabona uMarti uphasa angazi umaphasa kaMarti kanjani. Nodove naye namhlanje ungiphoxile hayi. Ungiphoxile Khoza ngimazi ukuthi yini lento ayijahele. Yabona bayafuna ukora kodwa yazi sometimes the way abadlala ngakhona man ayibonakalisi man ukuthi labanjita laba kunento abafuna ukuyenza kahle kahle kwa Chiefs yabo.
Hayi no.
Ayikho into ebonisayo ukuthi no man hayi siyayifuna iwini noba siyifuni na. Mara hayi mfethu hayi sizobona phambili mara engathi sizohlala sikhala waya. Yabona masingathola i-team egrand. I-team nje ehlakaniphile nje yabona i-team njengane Pirates izosidla ngikutshela. I-Pirates yabona thina ukudla kwethi i-Pirates soyidla ngoba nayo yasesaba. Otherwise hayi. Otherwise yona ingagijimisa futhi yabo. Ingasigijimisa sihlazeke kokugcina.
Hayi no
sihlazeke kakhulu.
Sizakhuluma kahle kusasa. Ithi nginikeza abanye nabo bakhale sikhale sonke one.
Danke futhi happy birthday mfethu.
Thank you.
Nangona sidliwe nje na Brian hayi.
Hayi ngizadlela ikhekhe lami ngibe right man. Thank you Spo. Hey Mixer. Welcome to the show. How are you?
Sure, my brother, man. Yeah, I'm good, my brother, man. Hey.
Tell me
Don't
about
know
this team.
now. I don't have an idea in what is going on Chips now, guys. It's because Chips now is drawing, win, draw, lose, draw, lose. I don't know what's going on here, guys. I don't know. Or maybe I think Chips now, and they have to fire for the whole coaches there because I don't know and what that they're doing there. Mtseki and Zwani, I don't see for their job working well for the club.
Hey,
I don't know. Yo,
hi Mixer, we'll talk it properly tomorrow because I'm lost.
Yeah, man, because I'm tired of the tower now, man. Hey, Chiefs is boring.
No, thank you, my brother. Let me bring you Ernest. I don't know.
I see you tomorrow.
I don't know, Ernest.
How are you?
No, thank you. I was having a good day. But yeah, what can we say? Tell me, what did you see from this game?
Three things from this game. Ne? I think Nseki is building a machine now.
Okay.
If I was a Kaizer Chiefs fan, if you watch the game, not the results, this is a super mega Kaizer Chiefs.
Okay.
Watch out for this team. I think now, if we analyze football, I would like to comment. There was a guy who said, I would like to differ. And I'm also differ with the rest. Watch the game. Watch the game. There's a pattern of movement. There's an accuracy of pass. There's position. But the only thing is you don't have more players that can be put on the system. Remember, football is 90 minutes. Energy, aggression, and focus. Then there was something on this game. If you want to learn, not the last week one with TS Galaxy that win, Dove was all over the pitch. This one is one game that we will say Chiefs doesn't have a left back. Again, if non-Klati, if Dove, then you don't have anyone. I think if they can try to risk, the young man is Mashiane. Mashiane can play well on this formation. Then Siki must also risk young men, Mpotsane and Shabalala, fuse them on this pattern.
Okay.
Believe you me, there's a machine. Sundowns fan, but if Chiefs play like this, remember, do not wage the team that they don't have. I would say the team that they don't have as much. City is a very good team, believe you me. With an impact of Manyama there, it was a lot of things that are going to change. Remember, he knows Chiefs, still relatively new from Chiefs. Then I think Nseki is building a machine there.
Okay. I'll take your word for it, Brian, but we'll talk properly tomorrow in the afternoon about the match and delve deeper into it. But thank you so much for joining me, my brother.
Just enjoy your birthday and watch the highlight. Believe you
I
me,
will.
Chiefs was dominating the game.
Okay.
Unfortunate part is I don't have coins. I was going to send that coins. I didn't know how to recharge until now. I will.
Sign up on YouTube. It's fine. We've got memberships on YouTube. But thank you so much, my brother. Thank you so much, my brother. Okay, guys, I'm not going to let anybody else in. I just want to close. Then we'll speak about this properly tomorrow. My issue with this Kaizer Chiefs team, to be 100% honest with you, my issue with this Kaizer Chiefs team is we have quality. We've always had quality. But the issue is that what we're asking these players to do versus what they're good at is two different things. We've watched so many games here where we've seen Dupree is very dangerous. One-on-one with defenders, balls in over the top or through balls where he has space centrally. So if I can see that and somebody else can see that, why not create situations where Dupree can be more effective instead of having him running on the wing? It's no use having a pacey striker who's playing on the wing, tracking back and forth up that wing, and then also crossing balls. Rather, if you're going to do that, put on somebody whose job it is to cross balls so that you know that when that cross comes in, it's a proper cross. I told you guys about Ernst Middendorp. Ernst Middendorp used to bypass the midfield, as I guess Nteki's trying to do. But the difference was he lets Frosler go, and Frosler would be the one delivering the ball. Look in the center. We bought Ox, but it is it's Ox. Umtetwa. Why did we want Umtetwa as Chiefs fans, as people who are watching the game? It's because for the longest time we were crying over what? We didn't have a 6 who can receive the ball and play with the people in front of him. Now we sign that 6 who does everything that we want him to do. And what do? We relegate him to being the 5th defender. Watch the second half. Ox begangeko. Nasi or Ox at all. Because what he does very well, get the ball, play the 1-2, play through the middle. Chiefs doesn't do it. So that's another player who's out of it. Look at the other people in that midfield. I don't want to speak too much about Mart. Castillo. Over the weeks that we have been watching Castillo play, over the weeks we've been watching him play, what is the one thing we've been saying? Castillo plays like a second striker. That's what he does. He plays like a second striker. Late runs into the box, pressing all the way up. So now we know his strengths. I know his strengths. You know his strengths. We've all seen his strengths. What do? No, Castillo, today I want you to go play to the left side of midfield. So the thing that you did that was dangerous, I'm not going to allow you to go do the thing that you're dangerous at. I'm going to force you to go play on the wing. We played that way when we did what? We played Sundowns because we were afraid of the wings and we were saying that we need to funnel Sundowns down one side and whoever is on the side needs support from the midfielder. We can't be doing that versus Cape Town City. We can't be. Look at Umodi. What do we know about Umodi? If you watch the 2 goals that Modi scored, it's combination play. Dansane was close to him for one of the goals that he shot 1-2 goal. Potsane ran in, hit a back heel that fell to Modi, he scores. So, if you know that that's what Modi does best, why ask Modi to go all the way to the corner of the box? He's not that type of winger. So how many players on the pitch are we going to make do things that they're not strong at? And tomorrow, we as fans are going to turn around and say, this player, he's not his material, this player is this player is that. We're going to turn around and say that. Meanwhile, these guys have been doing things that they're not meant to be doing. How long did we watch Umar to play as a 6, defensive 6? We get a defensive 6. Now there's something else. Even the tactical stuff. You move Dove, you tell Dove, tuck into the midfield. The reason why you tuck a player into the midfield, think John Stones, think Cancelo. You tuck them in so that you have more people in the middle. So when you play the ball, you've got a numerical advantage down the center. We move Dove inside. Then what do? We send Umteto to the back. What's the point? Then we make substitutions. Let's talk about the substitutions. I told you guys, Dolly is going to come onto that pitch and play on the wing. Now we have Dolly. What do we know about Utoli? Umnand Utoli at his feet, playing balls to feet. What do we start doing? Playing balls high to Utoli on the wing. Dolly is also not the fastest player. Not the fastest player at Kaizer Chiefs. He has no pace. We all know that. But now he's running up and down that side. You put on Chivavairo. And you're like, okay, Chivavairo, come onto the pitch. What did Chivavairo do that whole game? And I'm going to say it again. Chivavairo is not going to have any joy at Kaizer Chiefs because they don't have a plan for him. At least the helicopter like Ernst Middendorp was the helicopter that had a plan. What did Saile do all day? Agent comes here almost every time Chiefs plays and he says, Saile is an impact sub who comes on in the second half, gives you energy, and he does very well then. He hasn't looked good starting any games. But you start him. Carry on starting him. Lost today. Lost. Mdantsane came onto the pitch. So there was a point in that game where we had Mtetwa, Mdantsane, Dolly. What did I say? Logically, you bring them closer together and you have them play to free up Utupriya. Bring a defense out so you can free up the spaces. What happens during that game? No, Mdantsane is playing on the wing. Omodi is playing on the wing now. Then we're going to turn around and say, these players are not Chiefs players. When they're being played out of position, being asked to do things that they don't logically. Think about the whole season. I want us to really think about the whole season of the games we've watched Kaizer Chiefs play up to this point. Can you show me one game where substitutions were made that fundamentally changed how the team was playing? Or did we play the exact same football with players playing out of position? Where was Shabalala playing the last time Shabalala came onto the pitch? He was playing wide left. Where was Dolly playing today? He was playing wide left. Where was Matou playing when he played? He was playing right. Where was Mdantsane playing before Matou? He was playing right. So now I'm looking at this and I'm saying to myself, you've got these players. They've got strengths and weaknesses. But instead of going, you know what, guys? Mang chinchi game. Now I'm putting on when I'm changing the way we play because we're seeing that something's not working. Instead of that, now you're playing everybody in different positions as if it's placeholders. All of this is placeholders. I have a 4-3-3 that is structured like this, and I don't care who's on the pitch. I need to play them like that. How many players, guys? How many players are we going to ruin because of these things? How many players? We've got quality. Chiefs has had quality for years. But are you playing these players to their strengths, or are you just going to kill them? Crossing balls to Billiard, high balls to Dolly. Dolly was being sent high balls to go and contest next to a big defender. What is the point of that? What is the point? He's going to lose every single ball. Even if you're going to play him out wide, play balls to feet. We know Dolly's good with balls at his feet. So what exactly are we doing every day at practice? What exactly? I don't even want to get into the other problems with Kaizer Chiefs. There's a development problem. Abo Shabalala, Abo Zwane, and those guys are going to die at Kaizer Chiefs. Other problems. But no, hey, Sponama Chiefs, guys. Sponama Chiefs, Sponama Kids. Sponama Activation, Vodacom this. They had a whole thing this week before this game. Commercially, we're doing amazing. Everybody's out there. But on the pitch, what's happening on the pitch? I've said before, Nteki has been at Kaizer Chiefs for 3 years. This is his third season. And one was as technical director. His words, we did a squad audit at the end of the season and we signed these guys. So I refuse to have him be treated as though he's new. Uzwane has been there for how long? Shepherd has been there for how long? You telling me not one of them, not them, not the analysts, not the team manager, not Kaizer Jr., not Bobby, not anybody can look at this team and see the problems that we see as fans. Come on, guys. Sundowns finished 26 points ahead of us last season. 26. 8 wins, 2 draws to catch up to them. And we're seeing this. And everybody who comes on and says, guys, they're playing well, they're playing well. I ask the same question every single time I'm live. The same question. Are you playing well or are you just looking busy? I always ask the same question. Yeah, no, they play the ball, they do this, they do that. Oksalayo senzen ngale ball. Senzen. How many times do you have to cross a ball to a tall Darren Keat before you realize that this crossing thing is not working? Maybe we should try something else. And I told you guys a long time ago, give up on thinking that Chiefs is going to play the ball on the ground. Give up on it. Don't even think of that idea. Don't even think about it. You guys said it under Zwani. You guys said it under Ntseki now. Give up on that idea. Clearly your team doesn't want to do it. But I wish they had the balls to do it 9-9 straight up out. I respect him. He played helicopter football 9-9. 9-9. He didn't care about what I said, what you said, whatever. He played his football. He made sure that he got the players that played that football so that when he crosses the ball, there's goals that are scored and we finish second. But these ones who will sacrifice, how many times I've told you guys, just last thing, how many times I've told you guys, we sacrifice players on the pitch. Chivavaro was sacrificed because there's nothing for him to do. Saile was sacrificed. There's nothing for him to do. Mtansani came on, was sacrificed. There's nothing for him to do. But because it's a certain time in the game, we need to make subs and bring people on. Anyway, guys, we're going to speak about this probably tomorrow. If you have not followed, please do me the favor of following. If you can also, if you can donate to the platform, it really helps out to keep everything on because it's getting really hard to do these things. Or you can join memberships. My memberships on YouTube, the cheapest one is 20 Rand a month. It really help out. I do this Monday to Friday, 12:30 in the afternoon. And then also Monday to Wednesday at 8 p.m. We also do watch-alongs. We don't just speak about Chiefs, Mamelodi Sundowns, and Pirates. There's also some broader issues that we address in the stuff, and it's really cool. If you want to watch any of those episodes, they are available in full on Facebook and on YouTube. Please help me out by watching them on YouTube. You'll be able to hear everything that has been said, and the panels that are really amazing, that are coaching better than some of the teams out here. But thank you so much, guys, for joining me. Join me again tomorrow, 12:30. Thank you so much, guys. Thank you so much to PK, Kuti, MK, Mindlo, user 984. Thank you so much for the gifts. Thank you for at least making my birthday very good. Thank you for that. But yeah, hopefully Chiefs will follow suit on some other day. But I'll see you guys then tomorrow, 12:30 in the afternoon. We'll be here.